Roland Martin back to his old tactics once again, trying to drown out his guests. That's why I would never debate him, because the only thing he's going to do is drown you out with his mega microphone. It's the old tactic. Turn up your microphone and drown out everybody else. That's why when people be trying to say something or respond to him, you're not going to be able to hear them, because he's using the old 1954 drown out method. You know what I mean? That's why, like I say, I don't got no time to debate nobody like that. Really don't got no time. And then people think he's winning the debate because you can't hear the other guy talking. You're not winning the debate because the other guy that's talking can't be heard. That doesn't make no sense. And then you start that hold on now, hold on now, wait, hold on now. Let me address this first. No, hold up now, no. You start doing the old tactic. But let's address one thing that he tried to pull a fast one on the guy that was on the panel. When he tried to make it seem like the Republican Party is the reason why the things are happening in New York and Chicago. No, Roland Martin. The truth is this. The Democratic Party thought they were smart. They say, you know what? Since you guys are down there on the border, we're going to overrun your cities. See, what they really wanted to do, they wanted the potential Democratic future voters, you know what I'm saying, to go inside of southern states or inside of Republican states. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to overrun the Republican states with La Raza. That's what they wanted to do. That was the plan. And the Republican Party was like, oh no, you're not going to do it to us. You know what I mean? You're not going to overrun us. Why do you think they sent them down there to the other Democratic states, Roland Martin? Because they didn't want that to happen to them. It makes sense. Doesn't it make sense? That's why they passed the buck. You know what they did? They passed the problem because they knew that would happen. What if they didn't send them to Chicago? What if they didn't put them on the bus and send them to New York? They would have been overran just like New York is being overran. And that's what you guys wanted. You didn't care if their cities or states or counties get overran, as long as it wasn't a Democratic county, city, or state. So they did the best thing they came up with. They said, well, we just sent them down there to you guys, for we won't have the problem that you guys have now. But see, you thought you were smart. You thought you was just going to put the burden on their backs. And once the burden got put on your back, oh, you couldn't take it. Oh, you couldn't take it. Oh, they're so wrong for busing these people down here. Well, you so wrong for not protecting the border and let them get overran. So you know what they did? They sent them down there to you, for they wouldn't get overran. Okay? That's why they did that. Let's be honest. And I believe that the Democratic Party had a plan to try to overrun these Republican-ran states with La Raza. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens when things backfire on you. That's why you're mad, Roland Martin, because the Republicans say, you know what? The Democratic Party trying to pull a fast one on us. So we're going to pull a fast one on the Democratic Party. They put them on the bus and they sent them to you guys. And now you crying about it. But you're supposed to love them so much. You said you love them. You said you love the La Raza. So then take care of the La Raza. What's the problem? Why are you mad? These are the people that you fought for. These are the people that you legislate for. So what is the big problem, Democratic Party? You know what I mean? See, it only works when it works for you. You know, when it comes out the way you want it to come out. No, you should have left them down there for they could overrun your states, and we can free up our states, and we can keep our money, and we don't have to do and deal with the things that we support. No, if you support them, you should deal with them. It's only fair. If that's what you support, you should deal with them. If you support open borders, then you should deal with what comes over the open borders. It all makes sense to me. It really, really does. And that's why I say Democrats always trying to pull a fast one. And Roland Martin tried to pull a fast one on this young brother. You know what I mean? Because remember, the young brothers are the problem. See how they treat black men? See, it's the young brothers that's the problem. It's the brothers that you guys pass by every day on your way to church. And you never pull over and say anything. Because I'm out here. I don't see none of you guys at your Baptist churches pulling over talking to the young youth. And then you say, why don't the young youth mess with us? Why don't they support us? Because you don't support them. They don't never see you. They don't never see you. You're not visible. You're not visible. The black Israelites are way more visible than you are. They're out there on the street corners. They in the muck and the mire, doing what they supposed to do and what they've been required to do. And here you guys is, you read the Bible every day. And the Bible says to go into the muck and the mire. And you don't even want to get your brand new suits dirty. That's the truth. You don't want to get that fine dress messed up, sister. You don't want to get in the muck and the mire. You got that fine suit on, brother. I ain't going to go in there and get in all that mud. I ain't going to get in the muck and the mire. I'm not going to do that. I paid $2,000 for this suit. You feel me? That's church folks for you, man. They'll drive right by you in their Cadillacs and their Mercedes Benzes and everything, and they'll put their nose up in the air and say, look at those young Negroes. Look at those young Negroes. They're out of control. They just out of control. Yeah, we don't know what to do with them. We just don't know what to do with them. And that's what you guys do. You drive by with your false sense of righteousness. You know what I mean? Because it's a false sense of righteousness. You're not righteous at all. You know what I'm saying? And you drive right by them. And these brothers and sisters and young brothers and sisters out here need help. And you're nowhere to be found. You somewhere inside of a well-conditioned, installated church. That's where you at with your air condition. That's what you're doing. You over there with your AC on. You is not trying to get out here in the hot heat or in the muck and the mire or in the cold or in the wind or in the rain. You're trying to do none of that. You're not trying to get out there. You just want to go to church, do what you got to do, get in your Mercedes Benzes and your Cadillacs and drive home. Let's just be honest. Okay? Can we be honest here? Roland Poly. You know what I'm saying? And the roly-poly followers. You know what I'm saying? First Baptist. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. We know what y'all on. Let's just be honest, man. Can we just tell the truth here? And you say, why the young black men are not following us? They're ignorant. They're ignorant. That's what it is. They don't know nothing. They're ignorant. See, that's the problem. See, the Democratic Party always try to throw young black men under the bus. You're always trying to throw us under the bus, just like you drive by us with your nose in the air on your way to your air-conditioned churches, and you don't pull over and try to save none of us. I don't see none of you guys over here. I see all the black people in church. I go by the church and the parking lot is full. And the next you know, the parking lot is empty. And I don't see none of you guys walking down the street talking to the brothers and sisters out here. Stop the cap. You are a phony baloney. You are more faker than a $3 bill. Okay, let's be honest. You are more faker than a $3 bill, Roland Martin, and you know what it is. You know what it is. I'm going to tell the truth. See, this is the reason why you don't want to mess with me. Roland Martin, you and all your followers, you don't want to mess with me. You don't want to mess with me because I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm going to tell you why the young youth don't. I'm going to tell you why the young youth don't mess with you. I'm going to tell you the truth, and you're not going to like what I got to say. But like I say, the Republicans sent those people down there to you guys for you guys can deal with the problem that you created. Let's just be honest. And you thought you was going to overrun the Republican states with the La Raza. And they said, no way. Okay. They say, no, Joe. That's what they said. They said, no, Joe. No, Joe. You're not going to overrun us with the La Raza. No, Joe. No, Joe. Put them on the buses and send them down there to where they at. They claim to love them so much. But what did the Democratic Party start to do? Oh, we got to get something done. Oh, no, Now they taking money from us. Oh, you didn't love them like you said you loved them. But a minute ago, you said you loved them so much. You'll do anything for them. You legislated for them. You try to pass laws for them. You try to give them the right to vote. You try to give them driver's license. You're trying to do all of this stuff. Then soon as they come down to you, You have an issue. Now all of a sudden you have a problem with the people that you fought for so hard. Doesn't make any sense. Please make it make sense. Make it make sense. And by the way, Roland, you would never want to debate me because I can get you. I can get you. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, I can get you from any angle I want to get you from. And just like I'm breaking you down right now, letting you know why the Republican Party sent them to you. Because if they didn't send them down to you guys, they will be having the same problems right now. Texas will be going broke, just like New York and Chicago is going broke. And Texas said, no, we ain't going broke, because they knew how much money it would take to take care of that many people coming in at one time. It only makes sense, right? It makes sense, perfectly sense to me. Like, oh no, send them down there. They say they love them. Send them down there, because they're not going to overrun us with the La Raza. And it backfired on you. How does it feel, Roland? How does it feel knowing that Joe is going to be no more?